Lesson 3, Unit 2, Plant Morphology and Taxonomy of Angiosperm. Chapter 3, Vegetative Morphology. Let's look into the evaluation now. Roots are descendingly positively geotrophic and negatively phototrophic. I am not mentioning the options, so I am just telling the answer. Make note of it. When the root is thick and fleshy but does not take a definite shape, it is said to be tubercular root. Example for negative geotrophic root is Eventia and Rhizophora. Curcuma amanda, Curcuma domestica, Asparagus, Maranta are examples of nodulous root. Bryophyllum and Dioscora are example for folio buds and coleoid buds. So with this, the choose the correct answer is over. Now let's move with the sixth question. Why lateral roots are endogenous? Because lateral roots are initiated in the pericycle and grow through the cortex and epidermis. So they are called as endogenous because they have their origin from internal levels. Question number 7. Write the similarities and difference between Eventia and Trapa. Similarities: both the plants are found in aquatic environment and both belong to the root system. Let's see the difference. Eventia, they are mangrove plant growing in marshy saline habitat and they are free flowing and grows on water surface. And it is a taproot modification. Here Trapa is adventitious root modification. The second one is banyan and silk cotton. Similarities: both are root modification for mechanical support. Differences is banyan produce prop root, silk cotton produce buttress root. And these roots grow vertically downward from the lateral branches into the soil. These grow obliquely downward and give supports to the huge trunk of trees. Third one is fusiform and napiform. Similarities: both are root showing taproot modification for storage. And the difference is they are spindle shaped, swollen in middle and tapering towards the base. Example Rhaphius ratus, which is radish. And napiform, they are very broad and suddenly tapers like a tail at the apex. Example Beta vulgaris, beetroot. Ninth question, compare sympodial branching with monopodial branching. The terminal bud ceases to grow after a period of growth is taken care by successive or several lateral meristems. Okay, the terminal tip growth will stop. The terminal bud grows uninterruptedly and produces several lateral branches. This type of growth is also known as determinate growth. Example Cycas. And monopodial branching is also known as indeterminate growth. Example Polyalthia. And eighth question, how root climbers differ from stem climbers? Plant climbing with the help of the adventitious roots rising from nodes are called root climbers. Stem parts of the plant coils round and supports for climbing is called the stem climbers. Example Ipomea, and here it is Piper nigrum. It is Piper nigrum. Okay. 10th question, differentiate pinnately unicosate with palmately multicosate. It has only one midrib at the center from which lateral branches arise and forms a network. In palmately, there are two or more principal veins rising from a point and proceeds upward. In pinnately unicosate, palmately multicosate type of venation occurs both in reticulate and parallel venation. So with this, we have discussed the third lesson. Watch it and revise for your exam.